Friends, good afternoon. Pete Sedman with you, with Tim Schooler on staff here in the West. Tim, welcome.
Thank you, good to be here.
Friends, you know that since the start of the year, we've restructured our staff team, and most of our staff have got new areas of responsibility and new focuses, and we just thought it'd be good over the next few weeks to hear a bit about how that's going. And Tim has taken on this new role of thinking through how to welcome new people into the life of Norwest and how to help build a sense of community here at Norwest. So Tim, thank you for all you've done in that space. You've done heaps. We'll hear a bit about that in a sec. But how have you found the start of the year with all of that?
Yeah, it's been a really exciting time for me to be back on staff full time and jumping into the space. Term one was a lot of just working out who's who in the zoo and working out exactly where our teams are at and all those kind of things. And then, May has been a month where we've kickstarted a lot of these things, and there's a lot going on in the month of May. Yeah,
so tell us a bit about that. We've got a lot of new people joining us at the moment, which is great. But I see that you have got a bit of a strategy around May, so what's happening?
Yeah, so we just had on Sunday, those who were on site would have seen, and those who were watching online would have seen as well, there was a bit of a different flavour for Mother's Day. We had the barista coffees up early, and the first 15 minutes of the service just a time for spending time with one another as a church community and enjoying the sense of family that we have at Norwest.
Great way to start the church.
It was great.
Could do it every week.
Yeah.
We won't, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, real sense of celebration for our mums. Very thankful for our mums, and also recognising that it's a tough day for some. But that was a really significant day for us in having a day at church where we spend time with one another as God's people in a really intentional way. A couple of other things coming up. 22nd of May, we have our newcomers events. So newcomers morning teas in the morning, suppers in the afternoon, and dinner on the deck at Chapel Lane for the whole congregation, which is going to be great. First time we've done that since COVID.
They cheered when we announced that on Sunday. They loved it.
A lot of excitement in the room.
Yeah, okay. But then something else happening in May, which is pretty exciting to do with the entry plaza at the front of the church.
That's it. So the entry plaza is opening maybe May 29, maybe first week of June. It all depends on when we get the occupancy certificate from council. But we're very much looking forward to that. That'll be a great day as well. Another one to make sure that we're on time at church on the Sunday, so we can work out our new check-in procedures and how that's all going to function. All of that's designed to help new people find their place amongst the Norwest family and to have intentional community as God's people.
It's such an important thing that you're doing, because God's people are a community and we want to feel it and be it, and we want to have walls that let people in, not walls that push people out. So it's so significant. Where do you think we need to do some work?
Well, I think that's right. I mean, the walls can either be a barrier to outsiders, or they can make the inside warm, right? And we want our walls to be that ones that ensure what's going on inside is warm and genuine and intentional community. And I think that's where we've got room to grow. Yeah. Jody is going to be announcing in a little while about a women's event, a women's dinner, which is coming up in the middle of the year, which is really exciting. The sole purpose of that is to have women meeting around the word, but meeting as women, celebrating the community that we have as God's children. And I think those are the kind of things where we do have room for growth as Norwest. We do a lot of things well, but I think there's room for us growing in that sense of belonging and community that we have as God's family.
Yeah, so thankful that you're focusing in on it. Friends, we are excited that this Sunday we continue in Acts. We've got Acts chapters 3 and 4.
Yeah, you're preaching for us, Pete?
I am, yeah. So looking forward to that. And I'm going to be focusing on chapter 4, but I'd really encourage you at home to read chapters 3 and 4. It's one story. It's a great story, and it's so challenging, like Acts 2 in many ways. But yeah, let me encourage you to do that. We can't wait to see you on site.
Great passage for our kids as well, to be thinking about the man who has been healed, went leaping and praising God. Yeah. And it's a wonderful picture of God's healing power being brought into his life.
Yeah, God at work through his people. We're excited. Trust you are. Can't wait to see you on Sunday, online, on site. See you then.